Once upon a time, rats. They fought the dogs and killed the cats, and bit the babies in the cradles, and ate the cheeses out of the vats, and licked the soup from the cook's own ladles, split open the kegs of salted sprats, made nests inside men's Sunday hats, and even spoiled the women's chats with shrieking and squeaking in 50 different shops and flats.
It is decided, then. We strike first against the foot, with all available resources at our disposal.
And the Technodrome?
Will be our next priority. But Saki's destruction must come first. Do you not agree?
Honestly, yes and no, Father. I'm with you that Shredder's gotta go, but it's just not gonna be easy for us or quick to make happen. I mean, Donnie's right. Krang won't wait for us to finish with the foot before he activates the Technodrome.
So, you do not agree with my plan?
I'm just not sure, that's all.
Come, Leonardo. I would like to stretch my sore muscles.
Sure, Father. Where do you want to go?
Let's further explore our home together, as we further explore your doubts.
I guess we're gonna have to try to go through a window then. Let's just hope no police show up.
Fine. Who's going to do it? You or me?
Casey?
Mr. and Mrs. O'Neill? What are you doing here?
Didn't April tell you?
We're moving in.
Yeah, she might have mentioned something like that. Why are you going through the window, though?
Oh, we didn't realize April had changed the locks, and instead of bothering her, we were trying to figure out another way to get inside.
Actually, changing the locks was my idea. I know this hood too well. And you don't gotta break in. We keep the spare hidden just in case.
My gosh, Casey. What happened to your poor face?
Oh, just a little disagreement with my dad. It's nothing.
That is not nothing. Why on earth would he do this to you?
Long story. Please, just don't tell April, okay? She's already worrying about me as it is.
I can see why. Come on. We'll keep April out of this for now, but we really need to get you some ice.
No, really. That's okay. I'm fine. I should just get going.
And where to exactly?
I don't know.
Well, I do. You're coming inside with us. We'll get those injuries taken care of, and you can tell us what the heck's going on with you.
Like I said, long story.
That's okay, son. We're in no rush to get rid of you.
It seems we remain at an impasse, my son.
Well, we aren't exactly seeing eye to eye strategically, Sensei. That's for sure. Father, can I speak to you about Mother?
Of course, my son.
I keep going back to how she appeared to me and helped me break away from Shredder's control. Sometimes I feel like she's actually watching over us, even if that means I'm completely nuts.
That does not make you crazy. Your precious mother came to me in dreams as well.
Really?
Yes. Witnessing the emotional torture you'd suffered in Shredder's captivity, it caused me great distress. Then, your mother appeared in my dreams, reminding me that you had returned to us safely and that love would find a way to see us through whatever hardships followed.
Then, don't you think it would bother her that we're going after Shredder the way we are? I mean, After you promised her not to get revenge against him.
Ah, yes. That. It is true. I made your mother such a promise once, but that was a lifetime ago, my son. A lifetime ruthlessly destroyed by Oroko Saki's cruelty and by my inability to act.
Come on, you can't blame yourself for that, Father.
My son, at its core, my promise to your mother was to protect you, our beloved children, and I intend to do so by all means necessary. I do not seek vengeance, Leonardo. I wish only to fulfill my commitment to her and to you, to watch over my family and keep them safe. I will find a way to put Oroko Saki's darkness behind us. My son? My son, I cannot move. Are you there? Leonardo!
You waste your breath, Rat. Your child will not answer.
Who is speaking?
I have gone by many names. So many I've forgotten them all. But you may call me the Rat King. Welcome to my home. What remarkable creatures you are. Animals, and yet something more. I've never seen anything quite like you, and I have seen much in my time, believe me. Remarkable indeed.
What devilry is this? Where are we?
Ah, yes, you have questions. That is to be expected. I shall endeavor to provide answers. Firstly, like your much smaller brethren surrounding us, you are now in my care. In my thrall, one might say. But I am more civilized than that. As such, you will both be unable to move for the moment. Your rapt attention is of the utmost importance. We have so much to learn about each other after all. And whenever elders such as we are engaged in important conversation, it is best for children to be seen and not heard. Perhaps a bit old-fashioned on my part, I realize, but there you are. Fear not, however. His silence is no more permanent than your paralysis. My sister's handiwork is another matter, however. This child reeks of it. In answer to your second query, I have already told you. We are in my home, such as it is. A bit quaint, to be honest, but cozy nonetheless, if you'll allow me the small boast. It is what the Celts call a thin place, a between world. Neither here nor there. There are other thin places, but for now, this is mine.
Why have you brought us here?
Why, indeed? For that answer, a history lesson is in order. Ancient history. I come from a distant past, when mortal mankind was in its infancy, and my family, mighty beings all, competed to rule the world. A world sadly lost to memory. I, like my brethren, continued on, however, remaining hidden amongst a newly thriving mankind and using our powers sparingly. In my case, sometimes to reward, sometimes to punish, but always in anticipation of the great game to come, when my family and I would again compete for the throne of the world. A world once more ready for the extraordinary, as in the days of Noah.
What has this to do with us?
Oh, nothing. Everything. That will be for those like me, your masters, to decide in time. The world is our chessboard, and every chessboard requires pawns. Pawns that can be saved or sacrificed. Sometimes that depends upon the whims of the player, other times the strength of the move in play. And tonight, my pawn, it is my whim to find out just how strong you are. I think we've kept our children out of the conversation long enough, don't you? The mayor was dumb and the council stood.
What?
As if they were changed into blocks of wood.
No.
Unable to move a step or cry.
My son.
To the children merrily skipping by.
Leonardo.
Could only follow with the eye.
No!
Oh, yes. A wondrous portal opened wide, as if a cavern was suddenly hollowed.
Leonardo, I am free. I am able to move again. Do you hear me? Please answer me.
And the piper advanced,
My son?
and the children followed.
What have you done to him?
But as for the Guilders, what we spoke of them, as you very well know, was in joke.
Gildas? What riddle is this, demon?
I only speak of failed promises, sir. Of your constant failure to protect your children.
He's right, you know. You failed us over and over again. Talk, talk, talk. That's all you do. All you're good for. Nothing but empty words and false promises. Well, I'm sick and tired of it.
No, Leonardo. Listen to me.
Stop. You may be afraid to defend yourself, but I'm not.
I am not your enemy, my son.
Ah, denial. You hide from the truth, rat, even though it stands directly in front of you. Such is the way of failed fathers, I fear. Until it is too late. A sword was a lost endeavor, and piper and dancers were gone forever.
Enough of your inane poetry, monster! It is not too late. It can't be.
No, father. It is.
Poke out the nests and block up the holes. Consult with carpenters and builders, and leave in our town not even a trace of the rats.
You've brought this on yourself, father. You know that.
Yes, I know. My failure to destroy Orokosaki is to blame for all that has passed and for all that is to come. But I will act now. I promise I will destroy all our enemies before they destroy us.
Who says they haven't already? The damage done to me can never be undone.
Please, my son. I am so sorry.
Though I find your guilty melodrama grating, I admire your single-minded desire to protect your children, rat. A very useful trait indeed. And so the father's move is finished. Time for the son's turn.
Father? Father? The rats. I think they're gone.
Not all, lad. Not all.
This isn't happening again!
Oh, but it is, child. The truth made plain. The real monster revealed.
Mewling brat. Always so weak. Always so afraid.
No! Stop! I won't let you get any closer.
Oh, but a trap, a trap, a trap.
Whatever you are, I know you're not my father. I will defend myself.
Prove it. Ungrateful whelp. You would wound me, your own father.
That was just a warning. And quit pretending to be my father. It won't work.
But he stands before you, child. Your father as he truly is. A monster.
No. My father's a good man. Do you seriously think I don't know what's going on?
My sister's handiwork. This child reeks of it.
I know what you are. What you're trying to do to me. To us.
Do you, child?
Yeah, I do. You think you can mess with my head, but you're wrong. Because this time, I know exactly who the real enemy is.
Oh, he's forced to let the piping drop. And we shall see our children stop. Fascinating. My sister exploited your doubt. Now that doubt is gone, not to be used against you again. You've turned that weakness into strength.
Father?
I am here with you, my son. And we are home, it seems.
How the... Where did he go? Where's the Rat King?
I do not know.
Father, your arm. But I thought...
My arm is fine, Leonardo. Just as I am, now that I see you are returned to normal.
He was trying to brainwash me, Father. The Rat King. Just like Kitsune did.
But he did not.
Indeed. You are like no other creatures I have encountered. A rat who is a man and father, and a turtle who is a child become a man. More knight than pawn. The game for the world has just begun, and my opponents have already made their first moves. Rest assured, however, my turn will come, and when it does, perhaps I will lead with my knight. In a moment you will not remember me, but know this. I will not forget you.
So, Father, you were saying?
Yes, about the promise I made to your mother.
Father, what happened to your arm?
I do not know.
Are you okay? Maybe you should sit down.
Please, I am able to stand, my son. I feel no weakness.
And now you've turned that weakness into strength.
That's it.
My son?
Father, I know now. I know how to beat Shredder.
The Shredder, I presume.
Indeed, General Krang.